Good morning all, I am Suresh. In the previous video, I have shown how to install OBS and what are the important settings for OBS. This OBS interface will be looking like this, and we have seen the settings, various settings, but important settings are like output, and the next one is video, and the next one hotkeys. We have already set the hotkeys like for start recording Control F1, start recording Control F2, and if you want to pause in between then Control Shift T and Control Shift R. If I want to switch from one scene to another scene, then I can use this shortcut. But if I want to add any number of scenes, so it is like scene is a group of sources, so I can create any number of scenes. So it is like it is showing the time and my image is showing, and it is like blackboard, and I am getting like this one, and some text is also coming, and this is also another live scene. And this is your display capture scene, which if I want to capture the entire screen, then I will use this display capture. And this is your background scene, like I have an image with the laptop, and I have a template scene if I want to record using like this. So it is like logo and your name and your scene here, and whatever the PPT or PDF I want to explain, that I can show over here. And this is your camera scene, so if I want to talk to your students for the first time, so if I want to show what are the outlines of your subject, then I can use this scene. So if I want to create any number of scenes, so I can create, this is about scene. If I want to transition from one scene to another scene, like I am getting this slide effect. So for this one I have this scene transition. So if I have this scene transition, in this scene transition I can add this slides. So in each scene I can add any number of sources. So first I will show how to add the sources. So just click on this plus symbol. So I have the first one is audio input capture, and the second one is your audio output capture, browser, display capture, image, media source, text, VLC video source, video capture device, window capture. Any number of options sources are there. So I will explain the important sources that are required for preparing your video lessons. If you want to create a scene, just click on this plus symbol and you just name the scene. So it may be introduction scene, or it may be PPT scene, or it may be PDF scene. In between, if I want to show some video to the students, then video scene. Everything I have to give this one. So I will name directly over here. So this is my demo scene. Okay. So I will write demo scene and I will click on this OK. Inside this demo scene I can add any number of sources. So in this one, first of all I will add this audio input capture, so which is used to capture our audio. So as I am using this mic, and if I want to capture, then I will use this audio input device. So for this one you just add this audio input capture, and you just select this microphone and you just click on OK. So as two audio devices are working, so you may get some echo. So I will mute this audio device. So you can rename also. You remembering purpose, you just name it as my mic. If you don't want to get echo, or if you want to some background noise will be coming, right? If you don't want that background noise to be recorded in your video lessons, you have to apply some filters. So for this one you just right click and click on filters. The most important filters that you need to apply is like compressor. Just click on OK, and you just keep the default values as is. And the next one is your gain, you just click on OK. And the next one is your noise gate, you just click on OK. And the next one is your noise suppression, just click on OK. So if I want to make the video lessons with good audio quality, then I will use this 4 filters. Just click on close. So this is about audio input device. Audio output device is used if I want to display or if you want to get that output audio in the speakers or any other devices. So this browser, whenever I want to explain some content that is there in the browser, then I will use this browser. So if I want to add this browser, then just click on this plus symbol and click on this browser. Once this browser is added, just click on OK. So whatever the site that you want to explain, you just copy paste that site. So if I want to explain about virtual labs, then I will use this virtual labs. And if I want to explain some content that is there in the website, then I will use. If I want to explain about this DTE site, then I will copy this one and I will just paste and I will click on OK. So this is your browser. So you can whenever I minimize this one and whenever I open this browser, so it will be shown and it will be recorded. Whenever I want to record browser, then I will use this browser. The next one is your display capture. So this is very important. If I want to record entire screen, like what is happening in the entire computer, okay. So just if I want to record everything, then you just minimize this one, and whatever you are showing anyway, so it is like PDF, it may be PPT or anything, okay, whatever you open, everything will be recorded if you use this display capture. The next one is your game capture. It is not required. Whenever you want to record your games, then you will use this game capture. And if I want to place some images, then I will use this. If I want to place some logo, then I will use this image. So just click on this image, and whichever the image that I want to show, then that will be selected. So I will select some logo, or if I want to have live session, then I will select this live and just click on OK. And you can minimize this one and you can keep anywhere, so that while recording, this image will also be whatever you are showing, that will also be shown. If I minimize this one, so it will be shown. If I open this PPT, then you will also get this live over here. And if I want to place any number of images, then I will use this image. And the next one is your image slideshow. If I want to get some slideshows with many number of images, then I will use this image slideshow. And this media source. So whenever I want to add some background music to my video recordings, or whenever I want to show some video to the students while explaining, so then I will use this media source. Like I will click on this media source and I will click on OK. Once this media source is selected, just you select the video file which you want to show to the user. Like if I want to show what are the generations of computers to the student, just select that particular video, click on open and click on OK.
Hello.
So that's it. So you can make it as whatever the size that you want, you can make. So these generations of computers will be shown to the students. Like this, you can create any number of scenes. In one scene, you can create that introduction video, and in the next scene, you can place some videos, so that you just switch to that videos. For the switching also, you can place some shortcuts by using the settings. If you want to add one more image, and you can resize that particular image. Once you resize that particular image, you can place anywhere, so that while you are explaining the topic, this image will also be recorded. Like if I minimize this one, you can see that image will be shown on the PPT. So if you open this one, slideshow, then you can see this image will be shown over here. If you don't want to show the particular image, you just click on this one. And the next one is your text. So if I want to add any text, then I will use this text. So I will show this image, and if I want to show some text, then I will click on this text, and after this one I will give my text to something like this, and you just click on OK. And here you can write whatever you want. So like this video explains how to record using OBS. And after that, you can select the font. Like I will select 72 font, and I will keep Arial font on there. Just click on OK. And after that, you can transform the text to anything, uppercase, lowercase, or start case, anything. And you can select the text color. I will keep as this white color only. And you can select the background color also. I will select the background color, and I will click on OK. And I will, so that this background color will be shown. And after this, you just click on OK, so that you can see here this text. So whenever I am recording this one, okay, so whenever I minimize this one, you can see here text will be shown, and here my image will be shown. So now if I want to give some effect like scrolling effect, okay? So if I see over here in my scene, like in the live scene, you can see here here this text is scrolling, right? So for getting this scrolling effect, just go to this one, and in this my text, go to this filters, have this plus symbol, and here you have many number of filters. I will have this scroll filter, and I will apply the scroll filters, and I will click on OK. And if you make it as this one, it will give the horizontal speed or vertical speed, so that whatever the speed that you want to show. Okay, so you can select and you will just click on close, so that you will get this one. So you can reduce the size also and everything you can do, but by using this display capture, if you minimize that one, it will be automatically shown everything. So whatever I am explaining, that will be recorded. And the next one is this is your text. If you don't want this text to be displayed, then you just click on this I symbol, so that this will not be shown. And one more important source is your video capture device. If I want to capture your video through your webcam or any other external webcam, if I want to capture your video while recording, then I have to use this video capture device. So just click on this video capture device, give some name to this video capture device like my webcam. Just click on OK. You just select your integrated webcam. As my video is already shown in some other scenes, it is not showing that integrated webcam. So whenever you selected this integrated webcam, or if I want to select any other external webcam, all those will be shown over here according to that one. If you want to use your mobile phone as a webcam, then I have to use this drive cam source. So I will select this integrated webcam and I will click on OK. Then it will be shown like this. In the initial case, you won't get this one. This webcam without any background, it won't be shown. So for getting that one, just you have to apply one filter. So go to this filters. Here you have to apply one filter called chroma key. So you just click on this one and here you have this chroma key. Just select this chroma key. You will get this one. So here you have this green. You have to select this key color type as green. If I just remove this similarity, actually I have a background. I have this green. So if you want to get that background removing effect, then you have to use this any background with any green color matte. You will get anywhere. It may be curtain or anything, but it should be plain. Then you select this green key color type and you have to adjust this similarity so that that background will be removed. Okay. Once this background is removed, you just click on close so that you will get this kind of effect. So if I added any number of camera scenes, here also this background is not there. If you go to this template scene, here also background is not there. This live scene, here also background is not there. Okay. So this is your video capture device. The one more important is your window capture. There are three important things. One is your window capture, and another is your display capture, and another is your video capture device. Video capture is if you want to capture your video by using the webcam, then I will use this video capture device. And display capture is used to capture the entire display, that is nothing but entire computer. Then you will use this display capture. But if I want to record only particular window, then I will use this window capture. So select this window capture and click on OK. And once this window capture is there, you can whatever the windows that are opened, like I have this presentation is open or PowerPoint is open. So just select this PowerPoint slideshow and click on OK, so that it will be shown, only that particular PowerPoint will be shown. If I want to make that as fit to screen, then just right click and transform and you just click on this fit to screen, then it will be fitted. But my video is not shown because this is on the top, that window capture is on the top. So if I make this one to the down, then my video will be shown. Okay. And if you want to display this text also, then I will place this one. If I want to display this image also, then I will place like this, so that this will be recorded. If I want to place this so this window capture, on the top of this window capture, image is there and my text is there, but I am not showing. So if I want to show, then you just click on this one and camera is there. If I want to get this background remover effect, then you have to in the camera go to this filters and you have to apply this chroma key. For applying this chroma key, this background should be containing some green. So that's it. These are the settings. And once everything is done, okay. So if I open this PPT, okay, slideshow, then whatever I am explaining, that I cannot see if I minimize that one, but everything will be recorded. In this manner, I can create any number of scenes, and in each scene I can add any number of sources. So one more important option is your scene transitions. So as I have many number of scenes, if I want to transition from one scene to another scene, and if I want to apply some effect, then I will use this scene transitions. So for applying this scene transition, just go to this one and select this one. In the previous selected this slideshow, so that's why if I move from one scene to another zone, it is showing like slide. But if I want to apply any other thing, just select that particular Luma Y and go to this settings and go to this properties. Here we have many number of options. Okay. So if I want to get this iris, then if I want to preview, then it will be shown like this. After one scene, it will be shown like this. So just click on OK, and I will, once this effect is applied, then I will show like live scene. It will be shown like this. And if I go to the next scene, then it will be shown like this. And if I go to the third scene, this is your display capture device. And the next one is your background scene. Like I have added one image. In that image, I placed this video capture device. And for this template, I added a template. Like I added an image, I added some logo, everything I created in the PPT, and I added some boxes. And in here I added this video capture device. And for this one, I want to explain on PDF or PPT, then I will use a window capture device. And for this window capture device, I will select the PPT or PDF. And this is your camera scene, so which will be shown like it is a background image and only one camera or video capture device is added. So like this, these transitions will be shown. So in this manner, we have many number of features in the OBS Studio. You have to explore all the features to prepare a quality video lessons. Hope this video will be useful to the teachers who wants to create a quality content by using OBS Studio. If you like my videos, please subscribe to my channel and share my videos to your colleagues or teachers. Thank you. Thank you all.